It appears that I have been tagged. Again. Thank you, Decadent7. I thought the rules of the game were basically that once you tagged someone, you couldn't tag them again. But I notice a lot of people have been getting re-tagged and have been game to continue the game. So what the heck? Let's play! Fact number 1. Over the years, since about 1987, and more so in 1989 when I actually got my own video camera, I have recorded literally hundreds of home movies. This is just the 8mm high 8 and digital 8 stuff. On this DVD shelf, behind the DVDs, is more VHS tapes. Every single row has VHS tapes, and the bottom row actually has ones along the bottom as well, and then actually 2 rows on the bottom and then another row behind that. All home movies. In recent months, I've actually begun the long, laborious process of capturing every single one of those, VHS 8mm, high 8, and digital 8, to digital format for archival purposes. Basically capturing them, cleaning them up, and organizing them in an effort to have the definitive digital archive of my home videos. That's the main reason you haven't seen me around much this week, actually. The mood just struck me, so I decided to tackle some of the trickier home movie tapes and put them into digital format for the archives. Fact 2. The PS3 has finally been sent into the shop. We mailed it off yesterday. So at long last, hopefully, in a few days' time, I will be able to play GTA 4. Okay, that was kind of a lame fact. Here's the real fact 2. I've never been terribly style conscious. My typical style of dress in any given day usually consists of a t-shirt, and, well, actually, usually I go for black pants, but lately I've been wearing jeans. Because, well, I wear my black pants so often, they're starting to get a little ratty. They kind of need to be defuzzed. Hey, that reminds me, have you seen those defuzzer things you can get? They're like electric shavers, but for your clothes. You know those little, like, fuzz balls that sort of get knitted into the fabric, and you can pick them all off one by one, but it takes forever. Well, this little defuzzer thing, you basically just run it over the fuzz balls, and it just eats them up, like whiskers. It's awesome. It actually reminds me of a little story. My dad once bought a device that was advertised as the be-all, end-all definitive nose hair trimmer. So this nose hair trimmer was basically a tube that you would shove up your nostril, and it had all these little holes in it that the nose hairs would go into, much like an electric razor, except it wasn't electric, it was manual. So you would push this plunger, and these little blades inside it would cut off all the nose hairs that were sticking in the holes. At least that's how it was supposed to work. So my dad shoves this thing up his nose, pushes the plunger, and does it cut off every single nose hair simultaneously? No, it locks onto them, and there was no way to make it let go. So basically, he just he had to rip this thing out of his nose, ripping out every single nose hair simultaneously. Now, if you've ever plucked just one nose hair, you know how much that hurts. So can you imagine? Oh God, I can't even imagine the agony. So let that be a lesson learned. Don't always believe everything those infomercials tell you, folks. I am calm now. It has been said that comedy is largely based around the concept of laughing at the misfortune of others. And, well, in a lot of cases that certainly seems to be true. Wow, that was quite a segue. I don't even remember what my last fact was. But anyway, Fact 3! I've often wondered, what is the purpose of stucco? When I was a little kid, there was a part of the ceiling, I think it was in our basement, that I was able to reach. And I made it my mission to pick at the stucco and try to smooth it out, because I wanted the ceiling to be smooth. Alas, it was a project born of the madness of being a child and never completed. But seriously, what's the deal with stucco? Who invented it? What is its purpose? Why is it bumpy? Does it need to be bumpy? And if so, why? Not to mention, what are these weird little button things that are all over my ceiling? I mean, look. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. At first I thought, oh, cool. Somebody's glow-in-the-dark stars. But they don't glow. So what is the purpose of them? Why are they there? What are they for? Did somebody just think it would be cool to stick little plastic buttons all over the ceiling for no apparent reason? I guess so. Fact number 4. A question I actually get asked fairly often has to do with some information on my YouTube profile. Specifically the line that states that I am an actor. People ask me, how long have you been an actor? What have you acted in? Anything we've heard of? Huh? Are you famous? Huh? No, I'm not famous. Yet. And no, I haven't acted in anything that you've heard of. Yet. The reason I call myself an actor is much the same reason I call myself a musician and director. Because I have directed short movies, I have composed music, and I have acted in short movies. These short movies, however, were basically just small, no-budget productions done over the course of a few weekends with friends, and that will likely never see the light of day outside of my own living room, and the living room of the friends who were in them. I also call myself all of those things because I would like to be all of those things at some point in a more professional capacity, as a career, as a line of work, as a means by which I can be paid to do something I might otherwise do for free or for fun. That's the dream right there. As to when or if I shall ever attain those dreams, that remains to be seen. In the meantime, at least I have YouTube. Fact 5. Something quite a few of you probably don't know is that in the mid to late 90s, I was quite active in the Toronto goth scene. Yes, I wore makeup, went to clubs, dressed all in black, dyed my hair, and listened to depressing music. In fact, I'd probably still do most of those things if there was anything of a goth scene here in Victoria, which there basically isn't. There's no clubs, really, and the handful of people that are into the scene basically get together for weekly coffee meets, which I have participated in on a number of occasions. Nice bunch of people. Interesting side note to that, though. It seemed like I knew more about the goth culture and history of the subculture and the music and things like that than anybody else. I literally met 2 people in the entire city who had any idea of what I was talking about when I would talk about certain bands and stuff like that, so that was kind of cool. I haven't been to one of those coffee meets in a long time. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if they still do them. But it was fun. I had a good time. And without question, there is a part of me that will always be in touch with my inner darkness. Plus, I've got these really nifty skull shot glasses. And one final side note. To this day, and probably until the day I die, I think goth girls are the hottest women on the face of the earth. Bar none. Well, that's it from me for now. I'm going to get back to transferring my 8 billion home movies to DVD. And I'll see you guys soon. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Just taking a bit of a break for a while. I'll be doing more reviews soon. And in the meantime, there's a bunch more episodes of Visits with Cass to go up. So I'll probably put those up over the course of the next little while. So I hope the 12 or so of you who have been watching those continue to enjoy them. So until next time, oh yeah, I gotta tag people, don't I? I could just be a party pooper and put an end to it right here, right now, and just not tag anybody. Ha! In your face! Actually, I guess it wouldn't be such a bad thing for me to tag 5 more people, because the last batch basically crapped out on me. 2 of the 5 people I tagged responded. A measly, stinking 2. So let's see if we can actually get 5 people who will respond this time. I hereby tag, without blinking, Isamu242, Mr. Anthony Lynch, Mafia Man 5437, Kit, and just to piss her off, because she whined so much that it took me so long to do this video, Decadent7. I don't care if there's no tag backs. I'm tagging you back. Enjoy it. Savor it. Love it. There. You got your stinking tag video. Happy? Of course you are. Actually, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed making this as much as I hope you enjoyed watching it. Yeah. So, catch you next time. Until then, thanks for watching. And sayonara.